Hey everyone, my name is Alicia from Better Than Your Mama's Cooking, and today we are doing something comforting and cozy. We are gonna do, drumroll, broccoli cheddar chicken pot pie using Biratella's traditional dough as the crust on top. It's gonna be so delicious. So let's get started. So I actually took half of my Biratella's dough, I cut it in half. I'm actually gonna be doing 2 pot pies with this dough. So it's actually super convenient if you're looking for a meal that you can keep in the freezer and then serve it up maybe in a week or 2. We're actually just gonna try and get this as wide as my pan, which it's just a pie pan. So I actually just have about 2 tablespoons worth of melted butter on the bottom. Such an easy meal because everything is either frozen or just store-bought chicken that you can just shred up in here. You can always take the extra step and make chicken and shred that up yourself if that's your thing. But here, I don't got time for that. So we have our pie pan here. I have about a cup of cubed chicken, and this is frozen. You can use rotisserie, and like I said, you can literally make your own chicken breast, shred it up, put it in here. We have a 1/4 cup of shredded carrots. Now these are fresh, but you can use frozen. I'm just gonna dump that all on here. Just like in broccoli cheddar soup, there's always like those little pieces of carrots that I love, so that's why we're adding them in here. In my eyes, the star component, we have some frozen broccoli. We have about a cup and a half, give or take. Roll that all around. Make sure it's all even so that way, you don't just have broccoli on one side and then chicken, and you want a good bite of everything. Now I have some cubed cheese here. You can use a block of cheddar. You can use Velveeta like I am using here because I wanted like a creamy cheese. So this is just about a 1/2 cup of cubed cheese. Take another 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar, sprinkle that all around. Keep the rest for the side. Now what I have here is just a little chicken broth with a can of cream of chicken soup, and I have a little bit of ground thyme. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon worth. Mix that in. We're gonna pour this all over the top. So now that we have that done, we're going to move back to our dough. We're going to stretch this a little bit more. Like I said, just wide enough and long enough to fit over our pan. Since this dough has been sitting for a little bit, it's super pliable, super easy to work with. And we're literally just gonna lay it on top. Nothing crazy. That's kind of like extra, you could just take off. See? And let it kind of like hang off the sides. It is gonna wanna pull back a little bit. So having that extra dough kind of hang off gives it a little bit of room to do that. What we are going to do as our final little steps here, we are going to take about a tablespoon worth of butter, melted, brush that all over the top, get all the sides. Now you might be wondering why I didn't season with salt or pepper, because I used Velveeta. I know that's super salty, and I personally will salt it if I need to when I'm eating it. Now I'm just gonna take a little garlic powder because garlic makes everything better. But you can do your favorite spices on top if you wanna change it up. And then I'm gonna take some of that extra cheddar cheese. I'm gonna put that right on top. So it kind of forms like a crust on top. A crust on top of the crust. How about that? Just like very lightly, nothing crazy. We don't want this to be too cheesy. It already is very cheesy on the inside. So we just have some kitchen scissors here, and we're just gonna cut, it's kind of weird, but right in the center there, we're gonna make like a little star, just so it can vent and tell us all of its feelings on the inside. Perfection. Now that's all left to do is pop this into my 400-degree oven and let it bake. So the first one's out, ready to go. Already tasted the crust, it's amazing. My other one's ready, let's take it out. So unreal. It literally smells like a pot of broccoli cheddar soup. It smells so amazing. Broccoli cheddar soup pizza dough crust. I've literally had dreams about this. Are you for real? I like the sound of that. Well, all of this looks really insanely good, so let's try it. Chicken. That is actually so amazingly good. It's literally broccoli cheddar soup in pie form. That is amazing. You guys have to give this recipe a try. Be sure to come back and check every month for new monthly recipes. And I hope you guys give this one a try and give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you here soon.